Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on FNaF. In today's video, we're going to be talking about FNaF news. I have some FNaF merch news, some FNaF fan game news, some FNaF security breach news, and some possible leaks for the new FNaF security breach DLC. This is all news from the past 2 weeks or so combined into this one video for you all to enjoy. Some of these things I missed, some of these are brand new. Let's just get started. But before that, make sure to subscribe because I only talk about FNaF on this channel. It's called FNaF for a reason. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, the Five Nights at Freddy's Plus Twitter account posted many tweets about their new upcoming project, Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. If you don't know, FNaF Plus is a remake slash reimagining of the original FNaF in the Fazbear Fanverse initiative. So it's basically a part of the multiverse of FNaF. This is a highly anticipated game, and I was really excited to see all of this new stuff that dropped. So first off, we have this clip of some gameplay. This is a little look at the office. As you can see, we go to the left and we see there's like the doors. Everything looks pretty much the same, except there's like a little vent gate thing next to the right door. I don't know what that is, but that will be really interesting. That kind of gives me Ultimate Custom Night vibes. We get a look at the cameras. We get a look at the map. I love how when you put the mouse over the map, it lights up, and then you take the mouse off and it dims back down. That is a perfect way to do this. That is so cool because then you can see everything in the camera. Nothing is blocking the view. You can see it shows you the angles of where the cameras are pointing. You can see there's a camera for the front entrance of the pizzeria, which is something I don't think we've ever had before. Just the overall scenery and vibes of this gameplay looks amazing. It looks like FNaF reimagined, which is what it's supposed to be. So this is a full development showcase of what it is looking like in the game so far. Things are probably subject to change, but this is what they have so far, and this is some extra images that we got. We got 8 more images of the office, and there's some really cool things in the office. We got the chef cupcake. We got the puppet mask, which is really interesting. Obviously, the original poster that's supposed to be there is substituted for the new animatronics in FNaF Plus. We got a little balloon boy figure, bunch of new things in here, the spider webs under the desk as usual. We got to look at the left door, and as you can see, the graphics on this game are way improved from the original FNaF. I think the original FNaF is still amazing, but you can see there's an obvious difference. We got to look at the dining hall, which is something we saw in the very first teaser for this game. Then we got to look at the right door with a weird, I don't know if that's a window, I don't know if that's a vent, I don't know if that's a gate to the outside or something, but there is something else there. It's giving me Ultimate Custom Night vibes. Maybe there's going to be something extra coming after us, maybe like a spring trap, who knows. As you can see in the top left, it says safety something, and then it says 0 nights since last accident, which is not good, which means tonight there was an accident. In the other 4 images, we got some new camera angles, but it looks a little different. Like, everyone looks a little different. Looks like these are different game modes. Maybe this is just part of the development. Maybe it's not gonna look like this in the final product, but it's giving me like Windows Internet Explorer vibes. We got some looks at some rooms that we have seen before in past teaser images. We got Helpy's safety tips. Helpy was not a thing in the first FNaF game, so it's good to see him in this FNaF game. But yeah, that is some of the first images of development for Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. There's a lot of people working on this game, and I am so excited to play it. If you want to check these out for yourself, the link to this thread will be in the description below. Our next piece of FNaF news is really interesting and something I didn't really see coming. Five Nights at Freddy's is getting a real pizza delivery service. I don't know if you saw this already, but pretty soon you will actually be able to order Freddy Fazbear's Pizza to your door. It kind of runs along the same lines as Mr. Beast Burger. There will be ghost kitchens, and people can hire out those ghost kitchens to make these Freddy Fazbear's pizzas and then ship them to you via DoorDash, Uber Eats, all that kind of stuff. I think this is really cool. I was waiting to tell you guys about this until it was kind of confirmed a little bit more because it's really easy for someone to fake something like this. So I thought it'd be safe and wait, and it looks like it actually is legitimate. So I'm excited for this. I will definitely be ordering from it, and I will be trying it in a video for you. But yeah, look forward to that coming soon. I'll let you know when it starts happening. Our next piece of news is about FNaF merch, and this comes from Reddit user I Love You2. They posted this on the U2's Reddit and said U2 said I could post this. This looks like a brand new U2's Bonnie plushie that will be coming out. As you probably know, U2 sent me their Vanny plushie early, and it was amazing. It is amazing. It's really amazing quality. This plushie looks no different. It looks like it's gonna have the ears where you can like kind of bend them however you want. It also has the trademark U2's eyes. It's a little bit off of FNaF canon, but it's really cute. It's a really nice spin on the character. No word about when this is gonna come out, but we will have to wait and see, and I will let you know. Next up, I called this in my last video. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is coming to Xbox very soon. Steel Studios put out this trailer on YouTube today.
Welcome to Monty's Gator Dump, home of the Hurricane Hole-in-One. Get your very own copy of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, coming soon to Xbox.
Steelwool Studios also released a trailer for their PS4 and PS5 physical copy release, so it was really cool to get one for Xbox. I love the Monty theme. I'm guessing it's Monty because green equals Xbox for some reason. All that text at the end isn't going to solve FNaF. It's not secret lore. I promise. I read through it. It did that with the last trailers too. It's also really interesting to me that they keep making these old style trailers when Security Breach potentially takes place way in the future. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just a stylistic choice. I don't know. We currently have no release date for Security Breach on Xbox, but I will let you know when that comes out. This next piece of news comes to us from Pop.Seekers, previously known as Funko News on Instagram. I actually found this news through Kane Carter on Twitter, and I couldn't find the original Instagram post. Maybe it was deleted, but apparently a significant leak of Funko Security Breach merchandise has been found, initially reported by Pop News on Instagram. These may give us a hint to the upcoming Ruin DLC, since they are specifically referred to as Security Breach merch. It is actually really shocking to me that we might already have some potential leaks for the DLC. I feel like the DLC is in such early development that we shouldn't be getting anything like that yet, but you know, the Security Breach designs for the new animatronics were leaked way beforehand, so maybe I shouldn't be as surprised. So I guess if you don't want to know what any potential DLC characters could be, stop the video at this point. I'll see you later, drive safe. But for the rest of us, let's take a look at what these potential characters could be. So this is what we got. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach upcoming Funko products. All of these are action figures. We got Balloon Freddy, Circus Bonnie, Circus Chica, Circus Foxy. These are specifically attributed to Security Breach and therefore may be a leak for upcoming updates or DLC Ruin. It's really interesting that these are labeled Security Breach because we haven't seen any sort of these characters ever in the FNaF franchise. I actually have 4 possibilities of what these could be. Number 1, Funko is using their FNaF license and just going and making brand new characters and trying to do something crazy, kind of like the FNaF AR animatronics. I don't think it's that, but that is definitely a possibility that they're kind of taking their own route with what they want to do with FNaF, but Funko hasn't really done stuff like that before. They've kind of always stuck to FNaF AR animatronics and official FNaF animatronics, so I don't know if it's that. Number 2 is that these are actually new FNaF AR animatronics that are yet to be released. I also don't think it's that, since FNaF AR kind of seems to be dead. I haven't seen any news about the game in a very long time. People seem to not really like the game right now on Twitter, so I don't know if they will ever come back. I don't know if FNaF AR is canceled or it's just they're working on something new. We don't really get any updates ever, so I don't think it's new FNaF AR animatronics. Possibility number 3 and 4 have to do with them actually being DLC leaks. Number 3, we have seen the word circus used with animatronics before, obviously Circus Baby. So it might be a possibility that Circus Freddy, Circus Bonnie, Circus Chica, and Circus Foxy might be new animatronics that were a part of Circus Baby's band, and the Funtime animatronics were different than what Circus Baby was a part of, if you know what I mean. Maybe there's even more animatronics that we have yet heard of that are part of the FNaF lore and that will show up in this new DLC. I don't know, that's kind of a long shot, but a lot of people thought Circus Baby was going to be the big bad in Security Breach, and that didn't really end up being the case. But Circus Baby did show up in the Blob, so it'll be really interesting to see what these mean, if they're nothing, if they're something. Number 4 has to do with the last game Scott Cawthon released, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Fury's Rage. I've talked about Fury's Rage before and how it could connect to Security Breach, specifically on MattPat's live stream, but I remember in Fury's Rage there was a specific level where it was a circus, so maybe there is something connecting that to Security Breach, because I think the VR sisters might be connected to Security Breach. I don't know. It's a lot. It's just something to think about. We don't know anything except these characters' names. Balloon Freddy is also really interesting because we have Balloon Boy. Maybe Balloon Freddy has to do with Balloon Boy's group of animatronics. Maybe there's a whole new group of animatronics that we haven't heard of that are all balloon themed. Who knows? There's so many possibilities for this. It could be anywhere from just new weird FNaF merch coming from Funko that doesn't mean anything, and DLC leaks. So we'll have to keep our eyes open. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks these might be DLC leaks. But yeah, that's all the FNaF news I have for today. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye.